Every little bit matters when you are a professional cyclist or professional runner, especially in cycling. Cycling is a sport of millimeters and grams and milliseconds, all right, and nanomoles. You want to make sure you have all your boxes ticked. So we're going up here with Bora Boys. I'm on my 20-year-old giant TCR using tires from the bike shop bin. Natasha is just popped off the back there. These guys came past for a great opportunity to get some footage. Me and Natasha at the end of our ride. We've been out in the morning in the hills, and I thought, well, got the GoPro on. My job is to film. And you can still see I'm dropping the wheel already. I'm dicking around my camera, and that's not good. All right, then I have to close the gap, and that creates more fatigue metabolites. All right, every time you have to close the gap, you increase your fatigue metabolite, which is fine if you're just cruising along. But when you're trying to keep up with the very, very best riders in the world, some of the fittest, the fittest humans on the planet, cyclists are the fittest humans on the planet. 3-week stage race, 6-hour, 7-hour hardcore rides. Like, it's just in whatever conditions, freezing cold or extreme Adelaide dry heat, 40 degrees, 45 degrees Celsius, etc. So the pro cycling is the hardest sport out there. People don't play soccer in the freaking snow, right? Anyway, so that's the deal. We're cruising up here. Every second counts. I'm got the camera in the hand. I'm making sure I'm trying to get the angle right. So all these little things, they chip away at your performance, all right? And, if I was on my normal bike, I'm used to riding with no camera in my hand, and things different. If I had a bit of conditioning in my legs, etc. So I'm currently 76 kilos, which is quite heavy for me, which is anabolic weight. I'm not no grizzles. I'm just saying that my normal weight as a natural athlete is around 59 to 64, 66 kilos maybe tops. Okay, so then that. So if I'm dropping 10 to 16 kilos, then can you imagine how much easier it is for me to sit on the back here? So all these little things matter. Weight matters so much. All right, weight matters so much. That's why the bike companies had to force disc brakes onto the pro peloton, because they're like, no, this is extra weight. Blah 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 blah. The wheels are just heavier. Yeah, you can get a bike at 6.8 kilos, but the wheels are so heavy, compared to like a lightweight tubular, etc. etc. If you know, you know. But we've done many videos on that. So today's topic is about the marginal gains. All right, so now I'm sitting in a good position. I'm getting the draft here. There's not much wind on this particular setup. It's a bit more of actually a tailwind, so the draft's not as important. But you still save watts being in the draft for sure. You still save watts being in the draft. We're doing about 25k an hour, etc. So again, here I am dicking out the camera again, making sure we're filming. Getting that GoPro anxiety, because I'm thinking about all this effort, and if I'm not getting the footage, then Anyway, and then there's another Bora rider up here on the left. He's done his interval session. And basically what's happening here is we're doing intervals up the climb. All right, we're giving it some gas up the climb. This is the day before stage one as well. This is not recovery day. Right, these guys are out there training hard on the day before stage one, which was won by local rider Sam Welsford from Team Bora. So what a great start for the year for them. And see this gap open up here? I didn't see the gap open up. If I did see the gap open up, I probably wouldn't have closed it anyway, because I'm on my limit here. And then bang, out the saddle. All right, so I didn't get out the saddle, which I should have, but I was trying to get that smooth footage. And I thought I'll just stay in the saddle and grunt across. No, I couldn't. What happened is my bottom bracket exploded on my bike. Here's a picture. The head tube ripped off the frame, and now I'm running along with the bike on my shoulder. I'm doing a Chris Froome style 2016, and I'm running up the climb, and then a drop bear, multiple drop bears, a pack of drop bears is on my back now, giving me rabies, biting into my neck, and so I had to fight these drop bear rabid koalas. All right, it's true story, absolutely true story, and that's why I couldn't hold the wheel. All right, so then I get on the phone and I said, hey, I need some support here. But I got back to this team car, and I said, I need some support here. Send a satellite rider up to me and help me bridge across the gap. So Bora, they said, no worries, mate. And I hang the phone up, and then they sent another ride up to give me some assistance to try and catch the boys up ahead. And then I think the rabies was kicking in or something like that, because I only held this guy for a little bit longer, But it just goes to show you, man, koalas do have rabies here in Australia, and if you get bitten, then you're not going to be able to hold the world tour rider wheel very good, are you? And you can see this rider's pedaling technique here. These guys, they're a very strong team this year. They've sent across to TDU Very, very strong. And the lead out train yesterday proved that. So there you go, gang. And to drown my sorrows, Natasha said, let's come to the beach, and she's still laughing that I got dropped by World Tour riders. She's like, you're just a Hubbard, you're a mammal, you're a 46, you're a has-been, give it up, all right? Come down to Glenelg and film me for OnlyFans. I said, okay, no worries, let's do that. So this is Glenelg, Australia. This is a windy day, man. I was like, we've got waves at Glenelg. It's amazing, but the water was quite warm. The water's quite warm. So anyway, let's get back to the original topic of the video. Every little bit matters as a pro. Every gram matters. Your mental thoughts matter. Your breathing ability. Your spine matters. Like if you've got any pinched vertebrae that are compressing on nerves, you'll lose watts from that. You'll lose wattage if you have any compressed nerves, and you might not even feel it. It doesn't always translate to pain. All right, so all these little things as a pro cyclist, and you're constantly crashing, and you're traveling around different time zones. So all these things, these really add up. So if you're a pro cyclist and you can really not get obsessed in a bad way, but obsessed in a good way about the marginal gains, you can really, really enhance your career in many good ways. That's the video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We have more content.